This is Kojo Raps on TV, live from Dunstable, conference centre reporting for the high prize promotion fight. I'm here with Dillian Whyte, Dillian Whyte's brother. Dean Whyte, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. We had to do a little recap, but we just wanted to talk about the announcement that was made this week. Dillian Whyte's coming up against Povetkin, dangerous opponent, although he's got people may say high mileage in the tank. Fury prize, obviously he's beaten them. Just talk to us about this opponent, please.
You know, listen, he's got a lot of life left in him still. He's only lost to the real elite of the elite. Klitschko and Anthony Joshua are the two names that spring to mind. But even in them fights there, he was giving a hell of a count of himself. He broke Anthony Joshua's nose and he kept, hitting with some good shots, and he was giving him a lot of issues until Anthony Joshua pulled out the combination out the back and got the stoppage. But not looking past that, let's look at Saudi Arabia when he fought Michael Hunter. This guy has got axe to grind, Michael Hunter. Come up from cruiserweight. His only solitary loss was against Usyk, and it was a very close fight. Two former Olympians battling it out. It was a close fight, competitive. He's come up to heavyweight. You can see that he has got a lot of agility, a lot of movement, and he's hungry. He's the guy that not a lot of people are talking about. And Povetkin went and got a draw with that kid. He nearly got him out of there early. But like I said, this guy is a good, solid winner. Dillian can get him out of there in style. He's a former Olympian. He's a former WBA world champion. So this is still a very good fight. And I think if Dill goes out and he's smart, boxes behind the jab and executes the game plan well, he could potentially get an early stoppage if he's smart. Because Povetkin takes a little bit of a time to warm up, as we see him in the Hunter fight and other fight. But what he has got, he's got vast experience. So you don't want to overlook this kid.
And you spoke about a potential tactic. Do you feel Hunter came out with the right approach in terms of steaming essentially Povetkin, but didn't have the durability or maybe the stamina to grasp in the middle round?
I don't believe. Not the power that Dillian Whyte possesses with that left hook, the left hook to the body. I think those are the kind of things that are going to pay dividends. Dillian's got a world-class jab also. You know what I mean? He's got a very extra long arms. So I think if he comes back and he's smart and he applies smart, aggressive pressure, get behind the jab or the stick, as Mark Tibbs says, press him back, double up the jab, throw the right, and then go to the body with the left, and then maybe come back upstairs. But press him early and try and just execute a good, smart pressure. Execute smart, intelligent pressure, and not leave too much gap for him to counter. Because he throws a mean left hook just as good as anyone. As we've seen with David Price. So what I mean is, that's what I mean, smart, calculated pressure, where you jab, you feint, you double up the jab, you throw a big right, and then throw a good left and go downstairs to the body. I don't believe he's fought anyone like Dillian Whyte who goes to the body as well as he does. So let's see what happens on May the 2nd. But I can only advise, whatever game plan the coaches, Zav and Mark Tibb, think about what they're going to do, but I'm going to say to him, I believe he should go out there and be quite aggressive early and potentially try and get an early stoppage. And let's see what happens. But like I said, you don't want to do it where you empty the tank, but you don't want to do it aggressive enough where you're pushing back and you're asserting yourself and digging deep in and going to the body, because I don't believe he's 40 years of age. He's 40 years of age, and I believe if you look at him, he blows, but he seems to have enough to cross the line, and it's like he as momentum carries him on, he gets going through the round. He's blowing, but he seems to get through it. But I don't know. But like I said, he's a world-class fighter. So, when you've got that experience in the tank, you're managing to do the rounds, and that's what he's done. But I think what he'll do is going to come up against someone too strong, too hungry, and too ferocious, and the body snatcher's going to snatch some goddamn rib cages, boy.
No, good to hear. Obviously, the slogan's been maximum violence. Last part of last year, obviously there was a lot on Dillian's mind. Yourself, Tibbs, spoke about how that affected him going into the Watch fight. How much confidence do you guys take knowing that Dillian's going into this fight with no public drama really? He's just got the next few months to just train and not stress about things outside the ring.
Yeah, no, of course. He had the proverbial monkey on the back. But listen, looking forward now and going forward, I think a lot of people are taking heart from the performance, because they're thinking, well, look, Dillian had a hard fight against Marius Whyte, who's, seen better days. But yet again, Marius Whyte has got an excellent jab, and he mixes it quite well. He throws his shot selections quite well, and obviously he's like 6'8", 6'9". So he picks good shots. At the same time, if you look at Dillian, even though he wasn't really fit, he still picked some really, really good shots, cute stuff. If you looked at it, this is someone who wasn't fit and didn't do. It was only 10 days, 2 weeks notice. It was really nothing kidding. So I mean that. he started early this time. When he comes into this fight, he's going to be well prepared. He's going to be the fittest and the strongest he's probably ever been, and he's been in the gym constantly, and he's coming down in weight. So he is going to be on the weight, like maybe, like for instance, when he wants to be, and when his mind is right, when there's nothing going. Like when he fought Rebaz, he'll be around them kind of weights, and he's going to come in sharp, and he's going to kind of put a lot of pressure on, and hopefully we're going to get an exciting fight.
Yeah. Last question, because I know we're going to go and watch the fights taking place. We saw the video of you gate crashing Tyson Fury's party after his famous win in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You said to him you want your brother to get that opportunity. If he does get that opportunity within the next year, what type of approach do you think you'll need to face against the Fury we saw 2 weeks ago?
Do you know what? Listen, Fury. I met him the other day properly for the first time. I've seen him a few times, and he's always been respectful. I met him that day, and he was more than respectful. I gave him his due. I give people their dues. Credit is credit, irrespective. I'm a big fan of boxing, irrespective of my bro or whatever. My bro's got his mind, I got my mind. So for me, you know, I do things a little bit different. So, you know, I heard he was over there, so I went that way and I saluted him. And I said, you know, it's all about giving people their opportunity. Deontay Wilder didn't want to do that. Now you dethroned the man that everyone was scared of and so on. And I've got to congratulate you. You're the gypsy kid, you're the top of the pile right now. But what I'll say is, you know, Dillian deserves his shot. Give him his credit, give him his shot. With a fight like that now, I think these two are two boys who have got balls of steel, you know what I mean? They'll meet in the centre of the ring and they'll trade it off. And they're prepared to put it all on the line to get this significant win. And so, you know, in that fight we saw Deontay Wilder didn't want to put it on the line. He was getting pressed back and he didn't dig deep and dig his heels in and try and fight. He kind of continued going backwards. You can't fight a dog fight going backwards. And he got bowled over, he got steamrolled. Someone like Dillian now, who will sit in the middle and trade and try to stop the tide and push you back. And that's the only way you're going to win a fight like that. But as we know, Tyson Fury can box on the back foot excellent. So, you know, listen, these are the 1, 2, 3 top boys with Joshua in the division, and it's a great time for UK boxing, and all we can do is be proud. And I'm proud that my brother's in the mix in the argument cup. We come from a long way when no one didn't know anything. We used to fight in places in Hull and here and there and the Camden Centre, no one knew. So listen, now we're here today. I believe that it's a good opportunity, and he is the can man, as he says. So he's got a great opportunity to go in there and showcase his skill and show people, listen, I've come from a long way. All this talking, I believed in myself, and I'm going to come and show you. I think it's an excellent fight. But listen, we've got to give Fury credit. What a hell of a fighter, what a hell of a performance. And now he's what is he? He's WBC champion, lineal champ, and there's mega fights to be made.
100%. And I just got to say, your fighters, Shaq Pitters is up against Chad Sutton. Obviously, Mason Smith is on your roster as well now. Just talk to us about how Pat Pitters is feeling about Richards not making that fight.
He's not very happy about the pull-out, but he said, listen, it doesn't matter who it is. If he injured himself, if he had one leg, one hand, he'll be fighting. But listen, he's got an opponent. He knew that there was an opportunity and there was a possibility that he would pull out. So they had something in mind that they was going to get someone else. And he doesn't care. He's just concentrating at the task at hand to go out there and get the British belt and look forward to what's going on.
No, thank you very much, Dean. Listen, I know you want to get back to the boxing.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for the time, and we'll speak soon. Take care.
As always, thanks very much.
Appreciate that, man.